What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. I am the Hobbyist and today I'm going to be rebuilding my Losi Tenacity truggy and turning it into a rally car. I've had this truck for almost 2 years now and it's kind of tired and I kind of let it go and just didn't keep up with the maintenance, which is something that you should never do. A lot of stuff's worn out on it. So I'm going to take this entire thing apart and then rebuild it and build it into a rally car. Why, you ask, a rally car instead of a truggy again? Well, because it's a Losi Tenacity, which is technically a short course platform, but they made it into a truggy. And I just got an 8-scale buggy from Team Associated that kind of filled the shoes of this thing. So I want to build it into a rally car, build it into something pretty cool. So I've got a bunch of spare parts here, rebuilding. I've got some upgrade parts. So I've got some different body mounts. I've got some droop screws. I've got a new pinion gear as well. So overall, I've just got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be putting onto this thing and turning it into a rally car. I've got all the electronics ready for it, minus the motor and tires. Those are coming in later. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get to work and come back to you when I'm finished. Alright, guys, so I got everything together. Now, if you've been keeping up with my shorts, you will know that it's kind of been a while. Since I actually finished this, I am now filming this from the last clip about a month in the future. So sorry that it took so long to get it together, but I got really busy with a lot of things, school being one, because I am still in school. But here it is now that I've gotten everything together. So just to walk you through what all I did, I took off the I rebuilt everything. So I have taken apart this entire truck, re-greased all the differentials, rebuilt all the shocks, all that good stuff. Put the servo, I've got all the electronics in. I put in a Gular C3800 kV brushless, sensorless motor, paired with a Power Hobby twin fan for the motor just to keep it cool. I ended up going with a smaller pinion gear. Like I said, it's been in the future. I've taken this out and driven it to test it. The 16-tooth pinion gear was just way too high. The temperatures were rising, and that could be because it's a cheaper motor. But then it didn't have a lot of, good acceleration, and I want this thing to be able to drift. So I took off the 16-tooth pinion gear, and I put on a 12-tooth pinion gear that came with this stock. Actually, because that's just the next smallest I had. I might bring it up to a 14. We'll see. But other than that, I also put in, obviously, the 17mm hex adapters with these Arma D-Boots hoons. These are the white hoons, so they're kind of the good all-around compound. The bumpers, so I wanted to keep these T1 racing bumpers, so I hot glued some foam onto them, so you can see right there, just kind of like what other on-road cars have. The body I'm getting for this is a Lancia Delta Integrale body by Delta Plastics. That'll fit this wheelbase perfectly, but that's out of stock for a while. One thing I might do is I might put a spool in the back, because when testing, one of the wheels was, driving up quite a bit. So I'm thinking about putting a spool in, or just, if I can't find a spool, putting in like a wax earplug to basically stop that diff action. Other things that I did, I put in some little droop screws right here. As you can see, it's quite a bit lower. It sits almost horizontal, the A-arms do. So that's, lowered it down. I've also then tightened all the suspension collars, so the suspension is really firm on this thing, which is what you want on an on-road car, from what I've read. I don't really know. This is my first on-road style build. But other than that, the build went together very, very simple. I mean, I've worked on this truck before. As I said previously, I've had this truck for over 2 years now. So I know how to work on it. But yeah, everything's gone together. I will be making another video, guys, soon once the body becomes available and I can order the body. But other than that, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the section below for what videos you'd like to see next. But that's all for today, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.